Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is India Simpson, and you're back for another video. Okay, so today I got something a little different, a little bit more of a serious topic I want to talk about today. So I just want to speak on the Sonya Massey situation, and I just feel like that situation is like something that is definitely familiar to the Black and brown community, and it's something that shouldn't be normal or similar or familiar or something that's like common. I personally feel like things like that, specifically when like we're calling, like when someone calls for help and the help ends up being the reason why the person is gone, I just feel like that type of situation is very like sentimental and very kind of like very hard to understand and kind of wrap around, because it makes you think like, if you can't go for the people that get paid to protect you, who can you really go to? Who can you really trust? I do want to send out any love or just peace and my sincere just thoughts and everything on the situation and towards the family. I feel like no family should be put in a position where they have to lose someone who wasn't ready to go, who wasn't supposed to go. Especially as a situation like that, like the officer was definitely showed no remorse. He was not sad. He did not feel a type of way. I believe that he's a racist. I believe that his intentions was to go there and cause a scene, because from the beginning of the video to the end, even after after her passing, he was just quite disrespectful, and he was very strong and bold-headed with her. And really, it was like very uncalled for. And I'm a woman of God, so I feel like if someone is saying something about God, that always kind of clicks me back to just calm down, and to just kind of a reminder, like, cool down, calm down. What you may be doing right now isn't, a way of God, or just isn't just a cool way in general. So I feel like if you bring up God and you get a aggressive response, then maybe you might be talking to someone who has unholy and evil spirits within them. I just feel like that situation was like very unnecessary, and when it wasn't called for. I feel very sad. It's been stuck on my mind all day, all morning, all day, yesterday. And it's just not sitting with me well, because I just feel like these type of situations always get swept under, and thank God there was a body camera involved, because without that body camera, we don't know if there would have been justice. And just the fact that the officer, he was moved around to 6 different police agencies within 3 years, is very concerning, meaning that he either dropped out or he got kicked out. Meaning that he's probably done something like this before, and people were just moving him around to cover his ass. But your true colors come out some way, in some form. You're gonna have to lay in the bed that you made. So I'm just glad that he's getting charged with murder. He's not getting away with this. But I also want to talk to the Black community in general, and just be like, it's time for us to stand up for each other, for us to fight for each other. All the gun violence against each other isn't doing anything but helping the white man out. Basically, we're already doing their dirty work by, you know, not, first of all, not educating ourselves in our own homes, with our own families, doing our own research. And two, owning guns and killing each other with these same guns that we're owning. It's one thing to have a gun for safety, and if anything goes wrong, like an intruder or something goes in your house, but it's another thing to go out and intentionally kill someone, or get into something that doesn't result into needing to kill anyone. I just feel like guns have been a huge problem in the Black community. And I just feel like if now is not the time, then when will be the time for us to make a change? I feel like the change has to start with us, and we can't depend on somebody who's a non-Black person to guide us. I feel like Black people don't listen to Black people, but they would rather listen to other people, other races, when it comes to what Black people should do. I just feel like if Black people were to come together and be as strong as we were those years ago in slavery and in segregation, look how far we've come from slavery and segregation. And with everything that we've been through, with being the hanging and the lynching and the missed opportunities and the constant name calling, the constant belittling, and the rape, and just the list can go on from slavery till today. The list can go on from all the horrific things and the horrible things that we have endured and still been able to push through, that a lot of other people would not have been able to. And that's a result in how strong we are when we work together, when we come together. I just wish that we would just be able to just put some stuff behind us and really just come together as a community and as a group, and love one another, support one another. And I'm talking about love and support others, support each other, like how we do those things for other cultures and other races. And also, I just wish that we weren't so fluent in letting people disrespect our culture, especially with using the N word. Regardless if it has an ER at the end or it doesn't, the word is disrespectful. If you look it up in the dictionary, the word has not changed definition. And just based off popularity, nothing would ever change in a dictionary based off popularity. So, and I feel like other cultures wouldn't allow us or just anybody else to disrespect their culture. So I don't see why it would be the same for our culture, for our Black people culture. And I feel like I could just go on and on and on and on and on and more in depth about, you know, just how I'm feeling, and just like, you know, the things that I wish were different in the world. And I just wish that a lot of people would see Black people as people and not as like, I don't know, just as for what we can do, but just not have any type of sympathy or empathy with us. I wish that we would be able to have the same opportunities, but since we know that we don't, we should work together to give each other these opportunities, like supporting only Black owned brands, supporting your local small businesses, you know, encouraging each other to do right instead of doing wrong, stopping something when we're seeing someone go down a negative path and trying to change their path or influence them to do better. I'm from Oakland, California, and it's a lot of like, I wouldn't necessarily say gangs or whatever, but just like a lot of groups or whatever, I would say, that kind of just, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go with that, because I don't want to say anything that I'll regret. But I just feel like, being from where I'm from, you see a whole different types of people, and you see people choose paths that you wouldn't necessarily think they would go that path, and see how it can change their whole life. But if people would just come together and support each other and confide in each other and have sympathy for one another and not everything is based off survival mode and putting one person down to get to, so that person get up to another level, then I feel like we would all literally come together and be unstoppable to beat. I just don't understand how the most influential people in the world are like the most killed and have the most problems and being the most poverty and things like that. And at this point, you guys, I'm just rambling, just getting things off my mind. You guys are my friends, so I'm just kind of just expressing what's going on with my mind and what's going on with me and just what I'm seeing in my community and things that I've been wanting to kind of talk about, but just not feeling like I have the platform or the space to talk about it. But I'm starting to learn I don't really need the platform or whatever to express myself. So again, we need to get justice for Sonya Massey. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve what had happened to you. You seem like an amazing woman, a great mother, and I just pray that her children, her kids, just use this as an empowerment tool instead of letting this eat them and consume them and lead them into destruction. I do not know how it feels to lose a parent, but I'm pretty sure it does not feel great. It does not feel amazing. It feels totally opposite from that. And this is just a message to my Black community, and just say we need to do better as a whole. We need to make sure we have each other's back before we have other people's back. We need to make sure that we're strong as one, we're strong as a unit, and that we support each other, and that we don't get in the way of each other. I just hope that we can be able to put the guns down and chill on the violence. And I just pray that that Black people don't have to have so many negative stereotypes connected to the name, as in like ghetto and ratchet and violent and abusive and argumentative and aggressive and anger. I just wish that we are able to turn those narrative and those stereotypes into something more positive. And I just hope that we use these tools and use these lessons that's given to us through other people that have lost their lives and have given up their lives, or had no choice but to die, to lead us to where we are today, and hopefully in the future make us better. And also, I just want to say that since they are changing up yearbooks and textbooks and taking out Black history and Black history, they're trying to take Black history away. I just say please, 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 teach your youth, teach your kids, teach your cousins, teach anybody of youth about how important and how precious and how valuable it is to be Black, and how much strength and endurance we have and integrity, and how much we've came from 400 years ago to 4 years ago to 40 years ago, how much we've came along till today, and how much more we have to do. And I just want to say, Black women, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be soft. You don't always have to be in such a survival and go-getter and hard exterior. It's okay to just be feminine and just be soft and just be in your feminine space. And men, it's okay to be Black men, it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to need to have a cry, need to have a hug. Black men, don't be dropping your seeds. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but I'm just saying, don't be spreading your seeds. You know, us Black women, we love you guys. We do. We love you guys. And we're going through things just as much as you guys are. Give us a chance. You know, we want to keep the Black gene strong. We want to keep full Black people around, fully Black people around. being with someone outside of being black doesn't make you less black or doesn't make you more privileged. Just to let you know, FYI. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I want to thank you guys for listening and letting me ramble about the things that I feel is going on. Sorry that this video, my mind was kind of everywhere. I'm still a little cluttered, brain cluttered, based off everything that's been going on, all the information I've been receiving in such little time. I hope you guys like this video and you guys could just understand where I'm coming from, and some of you guys can agree with what I'm going to say. I'm pretty sure not everybody's going to agree, but if you're black, I do love you and I do support you, and I'm here for you, and I believe in you. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and see you when I see. Peace.
I guess I'm doing what I want. Hope you know what you want.